back. I wanted to do some organisation videos, so how I organise my home. We live in a pretty standard home that you would get in England. It's not huge, but it's not tiny by any means, but there isn't a lot of storage and the rooms aren't very big, so I've had to create a lot of storage, and I do like to keep things pretty organised and tidy. That's how I like to live. I can't stand seeing mess around, and I like everything to have its own home, so I have created a lot of storage throughout the home, and so I thought I would share some of those things with you. I've also created some storage ideas for small spaces as well. Like I said, our rooms aren't very big, so I've had to be a bit clever with my storage. So I thought I'd go through each room. Today I'm going to do the bathroom and show you how I store everything in the bathroom. I like to try and keep the items that belong to the bathroom in the bathroom rather than that overtaking the rest of the home. So I thought I'd show you that, how I organise that, but also, although I'm an organised person, I'm a bit of a hoarder. I don't hoard everything. What I do hoard, and my husband's just as bad, we hoard things that we think we're going to get use out of. We hate seeing waste, we hate throwing things away, and if we think we're going to get some use out of it, we will keep it. Sometimes I do use those things. I always keep gift bags and reuse them. Obviously if it's a really tatty one that will go, but if it's a good one that will get reused. So I do reuse things, but there are often things, particularly in the bathroom or in the makeup drawer, that linger there for a long time, maybe even years. And I just think, well, I might use it at some point, and so I keep it, and I never do. So I thought I would show you how I organise, but also show you some of the things I could get rid of and have a little bit of a declutter. So I'll show you the room, how it's looking, and show you my organisation, and maybe try and get rid of some things. So we'll get started. So I have cleaned today, but I haven't really tidied anything. This is pretty much as it was before I started cleaning. I like to keep it all very tidy, like I said, so that when I come to clean, it doesn't take me too long. So it's a pretty small bathroom, but I do fit quite a bit in there. So on this wall, as you can see, we have the sink and toilet, and under the sink is a freestanding cupboard. That isn't attached to the sink, it's just a cupboard that would pull away quite easily, but it has created some extra storage and it's hidden away, so I can't see what's in there, which is really nice. I don't really want to have to see everything in my bathroom, but it has created some more extra storage in a space that wouldn't otherwise be used. And then on the wall we have two cupboards. This one on the left was already here, obviously you can see it's got a mirror on it, and then the one on the right we added, and because we wanted some extra storage and it was space that wasn't being used above the toilet. And then we added the little bar. This is a utensils bar that you get from Ikea. I'll show you a bit closer. So that's a utensils bar that you would get from Ikea, and we just attached it to the underside of the cupboard so that we could hang the hand towel from there, because again it's unused space and it's created a space to put the hand towel. So I'll just show you in the cupboard. So this cupboard above the sink, we have to excuse the floorboards, they're very creaky. We have 3 shelves in there. The bottom one belongs to Keith. He's just got his things that he uses on a daily basis. The second one is mine, and most of those things I use on a daily basis. These are spare razor blades. Keith and I share a razor, but not the blades obviously. So I've got my own set of razors there, and these are just spare ones. And then Keith has his on the top shelf. So the top shelf, you can see, just has a few items up there. That's Keith's electric razor, he's got a hairbrush up there, and then his razor, and I've got a couple of nail scissors up there as well. So it stores everything in really that we need on a daily basis in the bathroom. And I've also added on my shelf this little jar. I was finding that the things were just like moving around all over the place and I couldn't get to them and I was losing things, so I thought that would just create a bit of storage, and I can easily pull that jar out and get what I need out of it. It's just got my tweezers in there, my eye cream, my nail scissors, and a razor that I use occasionally as well. So that's in that cupboard. And I'll show you underneath. So underneath here, it's a bit of a mess really, isn't it? Here are all my sanitary products, those as well. So I like to keep those obviously next to the toilet. And on the side here, these are my shaving gel. Keith doesn't use this, he has his own. And a spare razor. Sorry, this is really hard to show you. At the back there is a body scrub. I've got a bath and shower gel and a bath soak there as well. So obviously it's all just like bath items. The bottom here are my hair products. I use those in the bathroom before leaving. Down here I have a cream that I used, moisturising cream that I used when I was pregnant. There's some mouthwash there, and there was another bath, and at the back there's another bubble bath. It doesn't fit up at the top, so it's got to go down the bottom. And on the sides here we have all cleaning products. Now I'm thinking of taking the cleaning products out of here. My little boy can easily open this. Now I don't ever leave him in the bathroom on his own, but I just keep thinking I should really have it downstairs in the kitchen cupboards and then put a lock on that. So I might take that out, and that will create a bit of space down there. I've got an idea of what I can put in there, some things in my bedroom, so I probably will do that. Then the cupboard above the toilet, we've just got a little shelf. So on there I have a jar with Q-tips in. Keep some in a handy place. A moisturiser that never gets used, it's just there for decorative purposes. A soap tin that is actually empty now. A hand lotion, again, doesn't get used, it's just there for decorative purposes. And another jar, this is for my cotton pads, round pads for my face, to take my makeup off. It's empty at the moment, so I need to fill that up. Then in the cupboard above, it is mainly all medicines in there. So I've just, this isn't medicine, that's just for my hair, but other than that, I think it's pretty much all medicines. It does need a bit of a tidy, but I have gone through that not so long ago, so I think everything is still in date. But it means it's out of reach from little fingers and not taking up space elsewhere in the house. So on top of those cupboards we have just a few little decorative items. There's a picture there of some shells, a big bottle of, I think that's bath foam or something along those lines, 2 candles, and then a diffuser. Now that diffuser is completely empty now. I think I'm going to get rid of that diffuser now. It's looking a bit worse for wear and it is empty, so I probably wouldn't even get a refill for it, so I think I'll just get rid of that. So coming around the other side of the bathroom, on the wall there is hanging just some shower stuff. That actually is for a toy for Tommy, but he didn't like the toy, so we've used it to hang some things from it. We might try with the toy again, see if he likes it now. And on the wall there, just a few toys for him. Then on the window ledge there is a bubble bath for Mr and Mrs Frosty. It's a bit of a Christmas thing, but we were giving it at Christmas. Maybe I should put it away until next Christmas. And then just body wash for Keith. It's not meant to stay there, but he likes to keep it there, so I will probably move that. And then we have a freestanding unit for our in-shower items. There's a shelf for each of us, obviously at the bottom, Tommy, Keith, and then me at the top. I don't like this, it is getting a bit rusty and I want to replace it, but I could keep replacing them, so I'm just going to stick with it for now. What I do want to do is build across the bath here and maybe build some shelving so that all our in-shower items can sit there, and that can easily be wiped down if it's tiled or something. But I am sticking with this at the moment. Unfortunately it doesn't sit down the side of the bath, it's too wide to go down the side of the bath. But in here I use most of these items. I can see on this second shelf there's a couple of conditioners. These I never use, and I've left Keith with the shampoo that I think he might use, but I don't think he uses the conditioner. I'm going to take those away and I'm going to check with him later to see whether he uses those. I can also see a little glass ramekin there. I think he used to use that for his shaving foam, to put it on, to dab his little brush in to put on his face, but the fact that it's sat there gathering dust tells me he doesn't use it anymore, so I'm going to double check that with him as well, and I'll move that out and see later if he uses it. And then down the bottom are Tommy's items. He uses most of those. I don't use the baby on him. I bought it, I think mainly because I remember my parents buying it for my youngest sisters, And I have used baby oil on him when I took him to baby massage, but I don't use it anymore, so I'm not sure what I would use it for other than baby massage, or if he had really bad skin, but he doesn't, he has really good skin, so I never use it. I might get rid of that, might give it away to someone who might get some use out of it, otherwise it's just taking up space. Then we have a towel rail there. I like to keep it quite empty just so that it warms the room instead of just warming the towels. I usually have the bath mat sat on it, but that's in the washing machine at the moment. But other than that, I like to keep it quite empty, which is why I put a hand towel rail up so that the hand towel didn't sit on there. We just got a picture, and then the toilet roll holder and toilet roll storage that we never run out in the bathroom. As you can see, that needs to be restocked. So as you can see on the back of the door, I've used a space that wouldn't otherwise be used, and I've used this for some laundry bags. I don't want the laundry in our bedroom, mainly because there isn't the space, but also just the thought of having dirty laundry laying around in the bedroom just, yeah, puts me off. So I have made these laundry bags. These are basically pillow slips with an embroidery hoop and then ribbon to tie it up with, so I'll just tie some ribbon around it, and I've put an over door hanger on there to hang them up. And this has worked really, really well. We have one at the bottom for darks, as you can see. I need to do a darks load, and then the one at the top is for lights, so whites and lights. And that has worked so well for us. It means that the washing is in the bathroom, where we wouldn't normally have enough space for washing in the bathroom, and it's just kept organised, and there's no laundry on the floor. It's worked really, really well. I've also got hanging on there my shower cap, and these on the left are my hair towels. So I've got a hair towel there, and then behind I've got a turban towel. That's for what I use for my curly hair. So that's worked really well, and it's space that wouldn't otherwise be used. And then I also wanted to use the space above the door. Again, it is unused space that wouldn't have any other purpose other than maybe putting a picture up there, and it doesn't impact on the room at all, but I've been able to store the towels in here. So the one on the left stores our hand towels and flannels, then the one on the right stores all the bath towels. There are more bath towels than we need, but if we have guests we always have enough there, and there's just one in the middle because we had a spare one that didn't fit into the basket, and that again has worked really well. It means that the towels are in the bathroom, they're not taking up space elsewhere because we have no linen cupboards in this house, so this is the only place they could go unless we put them into our bedroom. I don't really want to do that because our bedroom is not big enough for ourselves, never mind anything else. So this has worked really well, using space that wouldn't otherwise be used. That is a shelf from Ikea, and it's from the bathroom section. They do have a similar one from the kitchen section, but the kitchen one is a bit stronger. So for what we're using it for, this bathroom one has worked fine. We do have a similar one in the kitchen, but that has come from the kitchen section. So that's it. So I'm going to get rid of those few items and show you what it looks like afterwards. So I've just got rid of the diffuser on top of the cupboard there, and in the cupboard down here I've got rid of all those cleaning products. I've just left the Dettol wipes there because they aren't too bad now. I just like to have something in here just in case I do need to give the bathroom a quick clean down, and rather than having to go downstairs. But that space is a bit emptier now, and I have got an idea of what could go there, like I said before, so we'll see if that works out. I've cleared the space on the window ledge there, and then on here not much change. I've just got rid of some of the products and the little glass bowl. And then this duck here, I'm just going to get rid of it. It is all slimy inside and really disgusting. I've been trying to clean it out, but there's just no point keeping it, so that's going to go as well. It's just been sitting around the bathroom, and I keep moving it out of Tommy's way because I don't want him to get it, and there's just no point in being there. So that's going as well. So that's it. Not a lot of changes in here. I do like to keep things pretty organised and tidy, but as you can see, I've got quite a bit of storage in a small space, and it just means that it keeps the house really tidy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be doing more of these organisation videos of other rooms in my house, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!